Hi there, welcome to the very first Total Mortal Kombat video review. Today we'll be taking a look at Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the Wii, and I'm going to give you a few tips and show you the various differences between the Wii version and the PlayStation and Xbox versions. So let's get to it. Now we'll first start with the setup. I believe to achieve the optimum results of the Wii version with the motion control is to have the best setup. To achieve that, I recommend putting the sensor bar on top of your screen rather than underneath, and having it, of course, directly in the centre, having about 2 metres space in front of your set, and standing about 1.5 metres back when you play. Also, you want to go into your Wii settings and just check that you've configured your sensor bar and sensitivity in the right way by going to page 2, sensor bar position, and make sure it's on above TV. Same for sensitivity. I use level 3. I find that is perfect for my Wii control. For those wondering about widescreen, of course the game does support widescreen, but if your Wii is not configured for widescreen, then it won't show up. So you have to go into screen and widescreen settings and make sure that you've selected widescreen. Now let's take a look at the game, shall we? Firstly, I'll just tell you guys, I don't have a cameraman, so I'm running the camera on my own here, so if I turn my back to you, I'm not being rude, it's just the only way I can film this little review. Now, as you can see, the game supports the Wiimote and Nunchuck, the classic controller, and of course the GameCube controller, so you can play Mortal Kombat any way you want, controller-wise, with this version. The main differences between the Wii version and PS2 Xbox version is the Wii version has Chameleon, Endurance mode, and the 3 extra menu shots, or menu renders. Just check on that volume setting. That's good. Alright. So I'm logged in. We'll check out arcade mode. The cool thing about the Wii version is I can just point to whoever I want to be and the character will appear, which is really cool. Just like that. I think I'll start the demonstration with Nightwolf. A lot of people don't know, but Nightwolf's one of my all-time favourite MK characters, as far as the obscure, non-ninja characters go. I love the tomahawks and the lightning and the spirit arrow. It's really cool. Works really well in the Wii version too, as I'll show you now. So all I have to do is hold down B and do a back forward motion. And there goes his charge move. Or reverse circle backwards, and there's your spirit arrow. A lot of people wondered how you fight normally with the Wii version. It's all done with your D-pad. Your D-pad acts as your... I'll just pause that for a second. Your D-pad acts as your 4 buttons on either your PS2 or Xbox versions. So you've got, say, your X, circle, triangle thing, except now you're just in your D-pad, so it's easy. It seems sort of weird at first, but you do get used to it. It is easy to do the combos, as I'll show you. Just like that. Now let me see if I can pull off a fatality. Here's the start. And I'll rip his head off, just like that. I'm still sort of mastering the fatality system, so it can be a bit tricky at times, but when you do pull it off, it does look really cool. You can get a full list of how to do all the Wii fatalities on Total Mortal Kombat in the Armageddon page. Whoops. And there goes the bell. You can't win them all. I got a flawless though. Sweet. One of the things I don't like about the Wii version is when you get to the harder fights, the characters seem to just drop on the floor mid-fight, sort of as some sort of tactic. Which I think is sort of a bit strange. Like if you don't hit them on the ground, they shouldn't just lie on the ground. So it's one thing I didn't like about this version, and they do it more in this version than they do there in the PS2 or Xbox versions. If you've got a character like Nightwolf, he's quite lucky because he can just do a lightning bolt, and if they're on the ground they get owned by it. There it is again, so it sort of suckers you in for a free hit on the computer side. What's your problem? There we go. We're mine now. I find the head rip is the easiest finisher, just by doing a poke and then straight up like that. And I find it's best with the Wii moves that you make them very sharp and concise. You go, you know, poke up, not sort of in one motion. You make sure it's very robotic. So you go in, up. I have a feeling she's going to beat me. She's usually pretty tricky girl. You never know. I got Nightwolf. Awesome. There she goes again. See, I don't like that. Trying to bait me. And down the stairs from here. There's a line edge right there. Oh! Almost got death out. There we go. I have trouble with the head rip, or the spine rip, which is a poke and a twist clockwise. I've only ever got that out once. But there's so many things you can do with the creative fatality. Infinite amounts of possibilities, pretty much. So when you master it, it does look really cool. There we go with the lightning. As you can see, it does really get them if they're playing possum. There we go. Oh, come on, I had to arrow out. I've ripped off. Now let's check out some Chameleon, who is the Wii exclusive character. There she is. One of the things I haven't looked into is to create a fighter squad. She takes over the Player 1 creative fighter squad. The Player 2 one's there. I know with Player 1 you can select Player 2 one to use your creative fighter. I guess in a two-player game, if Player 1 clicks on it, it just loads the Player 1 character, and Player 2 clicks on the same square, it loads Snows to load the Player 2 character. I'm still sort of learning Chameleon's combos, so I'm a bit rough with her, but most of them are back something. Alright, now it's just a special move. Like my favourite, of course, is the up-down, which is Melina's teleport kick, which has always been one of my favourite MK moves. It's just ownage. I'll see if I can do a fatality. There we go. Only a two-hitter, but it all starts somewhere. As you can see, the cool thing about Chameleon is she just changes colours all the time. You don't like in the trilogy version. It depended on which character you were. If you were Katana, doing Katana's move, she was blue, but in this one, she just continues to cycle through the colours of those female warriors. Get me, mate. I've got a big sword. Oh. Just cheese. Yeah. Of course, the fireball, which is for... Oh. My kimchi there. Trouble with the fireball. Really easier. As you notice, I've just set it to 1 round for the purpose of this review to get some quick fatalities in and stuff. Now we'll take a look at the endurance mode, which for this I'm going to use the classic controller, because I find I fight a lot better with it. So you'll notice if you disconnect the nunchuck on the main menu, it just selects Mortal Kombat. Actually, I might show you that first. So, Mortal Kombat is the same as the PS2 Xbox versions, but now you hold it sort of like if you played Excite Truck, the same way. You hold it sideways, and you've got the tilt control, which makes it a lot more fun to play. Choose the guy in the jungle. And I'm going to use my favourite, of course, Scorpion. And yeah, the two button accelerates, the 1 button brakes, and the A does your special. And that's all you really need, and then you just use the tilt. So it's very simple to play, and it's a lot of fun. Now let's see how I can go. I usually get beaten on this bloody thing. Oh. So that's done. Up and ready, mate. The computer's pretty cunning on Mortal Kombat. The race is always very close against the computer. And get rid of you. Just like that. And watch out for the death trap doors. Oh, and it's got squished. Got that special, there we go. Get some coins. Even with the boost, I find that the computer seems to have a real advantage for speed. It just always keeps up with you. Even if you have a good start and go right far ahead, the computer will catch you so fast. I guess it sort of keeps the game very close. It does annoy me a little bit. It reminds me of sort of Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64. 64 used to do that, the Nintendo 64 version, and now I got frozen there. The thing is, if you hit holes like I do, it doesn't sort of stop you or slow you down that much. It makes the game a lot more fun. A lot of games are too focused on realism and they forget the smaller picture, which is just about making the game fun. And, oh, I'm going to get switched on. Oh, it just makes it feel better. Missed the special there. Coins there. One thing about Mortal Kombat is you don't get many coins. I mean, I only picked up 60 that time, and some I see that one was only worth 10. So really, the coins aren't really that worth going for. I mean, if you get really, really good at the game, I'm sure you develop ways to go through every special and every coin. But if you really want to build up coins on the Wii version, the best way is with endurance mode, I find. You make some quick coin on that. And coming up on the final lap, boost. Finally did a lap without any holes. And he's hit the first, and the second. Baraka's fighting me for number 1 spot, and now Sub-Zero's just come on caught up. And I'll throw him out of there with my spear, just like that. Oh! Almost got owned. Sub-Zero's hit instead. And missing Baraka there with a harpoon. Puts me in the second place. So yeah, that's Mortal Kombat with the Wii mode, which I highly recommend. It makes it a lot more enjoyable playing it with the tilt control. Now I'll plug the classic controller in and we'll check out endurance mode. Now, for those of you who don't know about endurance mode, it was first on the PSP version of Mortal Kombat Unchained, which was Mortal Kombat Deception. And basically, yeah, you just keep fighting characters, and it's a survival mode to see how long you last. I'm going to use Nightwolf again. Every 3 characters that you defeat, you rejuvenate health, which I'll show you now. And yeah, the more characters you beat, the more coins you get, you earn. So for the first guy I might get like 100 coins or something. The second guy I might get 200, you know, just sort of increments like that. Yeah, I really like Nightwolf. I mean, very cool. Nightwolf's got a lot of these cool kicks too, which I really like. I love roundhouses in Mortal Kombat. In MK2 I was a roundhouse junkie. So there you go, the first guy beaten. And 150 points for him. Now let's see here how much I get for beating Serena. It's really easy to use too, so if you've never played Mortal Kombat, I recommend using Nightwolf. And so that's 2 opponents defeated. 200 coins. So I'm guessing it goes up 50 coins a person. goes. Oh, that's what I heard. And finished him off with the spirit arrow there. So as you'll see now, I'll get the rejuvenate. There we go. And which now put me up to full health. Even if you're really low in health, you don't get a full energy bar. You just get, say, a chunk of energy. You know, maybe a fourth of the energy bar. Whoop.
Well done.
Yeah, Nigel's got some really easy combos that you can do too with the tomahawks. For those of you wondering, I'll tell you how to do it. You pull your tomahawks out, you press Y wide, forward and X, and then you do an uppercut, which is down and X. So Y wide, forward X, down X. Very easy. Just like that. Go to with the special moves, Nightwolf becomes a powerhouse of energy.
Impressive.
I haven't confirmed this, but I think with the Wii version they've fixed up the arenas, like for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. With the PS2 and Xbox version, sometimes you didn't get arenas like, you know, this one here, the Meteor Storm, or was it the Dark Temple, I think it's called? Yeah, with this one it seems to be more randomised to give you any sort of arena. But like I said, I haven't confirmed it yet, I'm just imagining things, but I've been getting a lot of the more rare arenas in this version than I do in the PS2 or Xbox versions. My personal best on this so far is 11 characters. As soon as you hit 8, they start getting pretty tough and you start really, you know, blocking their moves. And so it's kind of fun to take them there. There she goes again. Silly girl. I love that combo. It just looks so cool. I don't think I'm going to make the 11 today. Taking too much damage, but...
Reptile.
Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, where was my charge? So 7. Which is probably my worst yet. What else can I tell you guys? Oh, there's one of the new menus there. Well, I'm sure most of you guys have already seen them as they were posted on the Midway forum, so if you want to download them as a screenshot, you can visit the Midway forums and get them from there, or you can get them from Total Mortal Kombat. There's 3 new menus: Chinook Raiden, Cyrax Sector, and Shao Kahn and Sindel. Yeah, in the crypt I noticed there's one Wii thing, which is a picture of the Wii development team. For you hardcore fans, you're looking for all the differences. I'll show you that now. I believe that's the only difference in the Wii version of the crypt there. So yeah, that shows the people who worked on the Wii version. Where was it? Oh yeah, Chicago and... So basically it's the same game that you had on PS2 and Xbox. The graphics are the same, there's no real graphical improvements or anything. They've just brought the PS2 Xbox version over to the Wii for Wii owners. And yeah, they've added the Wii controls, endurance mode, you know, the Mortal Kombat with the tilt control. And, yeah, so it's a lot of fun to play, especially 2 players. You get in there and get your Wii mates happening and try not to hit each other while you're doing it, but it can be a lot of fun. A lot of fans have sort of complained that the Wii version has a lot more content over the PS2 Xbox versions. You know, it's not the fact that Midway likes Nintendo better or anything, it's just that if you look at the history, usually the Nintendo version's the last one to come out. So, say, with Deception, it came out after the PS2 Xbox version, so, you know, they had time to add in some extra things. They added in Shao Kahn and Goro. The same with this, they added in the new menus, and they added in Chameleon, and a lot of, you know, Xbox PS2 fans were annoyed, but it's just a time thing, you know, when they're working to get the game out originally, they're under the pump to get the game out on time. And when they say, okay, we're going to do the Wii version, they've got the majority of the game already, they just have to fix it up for release, so they had time to add in Chameleon. So it's nothing personal from Midway. Yeah, but all in all, Mortal Kombat, great game. I'm in Australia, so the price here in Australia is $99.95. I believe the American price is $49.95. I'm not sure about the European prices, but yeah, pretty much your new release standard price. So yeah, that's the American cover there. Got the Australian one here. And the Xbox and PS2 versions there too. So pretty much that's the end of the very first Total Mortal Kombat video review. Thanks for watching, guys. I'd like to thank Midway in the US, Natalie, Sarah and Tim. I'd like to thank Midway in the UK, Phil and Craig. Red Ant in Australia, Dave, for the game, which allowed me to review it for you guys. And of course, all my fans, everyone out there on YouTube has been commenting on the videos and watching the videos. It's much appreciated. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.